Radio. Who needs a radio? Mock. Yeah. Ing. Yeah. Bird. Yeah.
Master Robin! Oh, you lost your arms in battle, but you grew some nice boobs.
Yo, Rumsdale!
I'm a Mark, half man, half dog. I'm my own best friend.
Here goes. I sped. I followed too closely. I ran a stop sign. I almost hit a Chevy. I sped some more. I failed to yield at a crosswalk. I changed lanes in the intersection. I changed lanes without signaling while running a red light and speeding.
If you can see, the numbers all go to 11.
Does that mean it's louder?
Well, it's one louder.
I'll do one. I'll do one. I'll do one. I'll do one.
Sometimes I wish I could.
Live interviews, live
games, live music
with the local musicians you love.
This is DTPtv,
And you're tuning in now.
What's going on, Deviates? This is Deviate the Plan here at DTP HQ. We're live from St. Pete, Florida, hanging out in the studio with our special guest, Murder the Crow. Very first episode of DTP TV. So just want to thank the guys for joining in. And why don't we say what's up?
What's up?
What's up? What's going on, guys?
Thanks for having us, Carson, Chris,
Hey, thanks
Jake.
for coming in.
You're welcome.
Yeah,
What's up,
thanks
guys?
for
What's
coming
up?
in. Yeah, so listen, so DTP TV is, so what it's about is we just wanted to kind of get together, do, more of a spotlight on local musicians. The unique take about what we're doing is that we're obviously also a band here locally, and we thought it'd be really cool to have, like an interactive situation where we have band-to-band interviews going on, because we've got
Great idea.
We've got perspectives that we can all share and kind of relate with, so we thought it'd be kind of neat to do that.
Great idea.
Yeah, so that's the whole reason why we're doing it. Just put a spotlight on you guys. Just get some awesome local musicians in that we love and that we want to hear more from. So what we'll do is we'll just do some interview type stuff, sit around, get to know you all, find out about who you guys are, what you do. Probably play a little bit of games, do some shenanigans here. Then we'll.
So I had to show my face for a minute.
Yeah, we do have Jake Jansen.
I am here
in the band.
Jake is also in Deviate the Plan. We've got an entourage actually. Do you want to pan around the room? Let's see what we're doing.
I don't think we can catch them. We got Chris.
Special guest. Special guest.
There he is.
CC and Stan the Man.
All right.
We had to invite some famous people so people would watch this.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so that's why we're here. Is just to put the spotlight on local musicians, do some interviews, do some games, maybe hear some music at the end. So
If you're lucky.
If you're lucky, and if you're still around. If you can hear us, you like what you hear, shoot a comment. We'll see if we can pop in from time to time, give a shout out. But we'll go. Oh my God!
Got our first casualty.
Maybe if he wasn't texting and paying
I was
attention
on
to the subject at hand.
He's writing his own comment.
It's because nobody else is.
I was talking to the other guy in the room online.
He's right here. He's right here. Just say something.
Stan.
Dad, you're so far away.
All you got to do is just talk. You're in the same room.
This is true, but it's also 2018, and we all.
It's like you guys are a couple that instead of just getting up and talking to one another, you text from room to room.
Well, we were talking
We're in
about
the same
you,
room.
so we didn't want you to know.
It's messed up, man.
I know.
Behind your back.
Literally behind my back.
Before we go any farther, should we check and make sure, ask anybody out there if we have sound?
Yeah.
We've always had a problem with sound.
Let us know if you can
Ian,
hear
what's
us.
up, dude?
Because
Can you hear?
Not being able to hear us on live videos has been a tradition here. So
Type it in.
It's been a rite of passage.
Yeah, it's been torture.
I
Can't
hope
wait for
that
the
they
new
can
album.
hear. Anyways, hearing or not, maybe it's better that they don't. I don't know. So let's go ahead and I guess we'll.
I have to make a rule of don't bring your phones next time.
Yeah.
I'm
asking if they can hear us. You have to type it in.
Well,
it's one of those.
We're asking them. How can they hear you if you're typing?
How can they? Okay.
All right.
What if they can't hear us and they can't hear us?
Moving on.
Us? Maybe it's just nobody's watching and we're just all sad and talking.
We're just starting. We're just getting underway.
So all right. So let's why don't we talk a little bit about who we're dealing with
Loud
here.
and clear.
Cool. So looking over here, Sven is pointing to the first guy. So
Me?
Who are you?
Who are
Where do
you?
you come from?
David. I'm the bass player.
David plays bass.
David
All
Scott.
Right.
Next
It's my
guy.
favorite
Next
instrument. And
Yeah.
It actually is because I play it. I don't just say it to suck up.
He beat the shit out of it.
All right, so who do we got next?
You thought we just stole your idea. No, we took everything.
I'm Tyler,
Tyler,
and I
what
sing.
Do you do?
I sing and play guitar.
Are you
pretend.
Tyler or are you Moby?
Moby impersonator.
Oh, he pulled the Moby.
Metal Moby.
Yes, I'm a Moby
Phones
impersonator.
are flying here. What's going on? All right, and then who do we got over here to the right?
Sven Couture, a.k.a. the Basher.
Couture, that's how it's said.
Couture.
Debate solved.
I said Steve's.
Couture.
Steve's Couture.
Sven C.
Couture.
Same as Randy Couture, the MMA fighter. So.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
No relation.
He's not as badass as
Same
you.
fighting skills and all.
He's not as badass as you are.
God bless you, brother. I like to see him on a drum kit, though.
So let's talk a little bit about the band. So how did you guys come to be Murder the Crow?
Well, we started as Trader's Gate from Craigslist. And
Craigslist.
yeah, Craigslist kind of brought, actually that like he met Steve McCormick on Craigslist, and then they started that up, and then I found them on Craigslist, and we started Trader's Gate.
Craigslist. Such a
Yeah.
great
Yeah.
way to
This is
find
before they
outlet.
banned the dating.
There's another band I know that found a musician on Craigslist.
Interesting.
There's
Interesting.
nothing wrong with Craigslist.
But it's not about us.
We've all found each other.
Interesting
We're all crazy.
caveat to that story. They were looking for a bass player and they wanted a girl, but they got me instead.
Yeah, we did want to go.
Oh,
Close enough.
I know, right?
Somebody's gonna make a wine joke, and it's not gonna
Close
be me
enough.
because I don't want to be that guy. All right, so you start off as Trader's Gate,
And then
and so you picked up and lost a few members along the way.
we lost
and
our
now-
guitar player, Steve McCormick. He passed
Okay.
3 years ago.
All right.
So the bass player at the time, Pat Perry, stepped up and started playing guitar.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then it went. You don't have to name everybody, but yeah,
No,
there's
but-
been like 15 people.
No, there hasn't.
And I don't. Yeah, because we tried out a lot of people.
But they were
came
never
for,
in the
like,
band, though.
2 days or 3 days. It went around in circles, which is why I didn't even want a bass player, like he was saying.
We wanted 2 guitars and drums, but it was meant to be.
Yeah.
What
about balls? You're saying about
You guys are whispering about balls.
Who's whispering about balls?
Make it full screen so we can see what's going on.
Oh, God.
I have to tell everybody.
The
Goddamn.
show producer here is telling me what to
Get
do
my
on
fucking
our
reading
end.
glasses on to read the
I don't
comments.
even. Oh God, I don't even know how to do that. Show me how to do
This
that.
is the first show, so bear with us.
Yeah,
There's a lot of learning going on here. It's quite the learning curve.
Oh my God, look at
That's
this.
why we're here.
This is beautiful. Now I can see what the comments are saying.
We got another surprise for you guys.
Now I can see that he's gonna mess it all up. All right, so back on track here. So you all have gone through some lineup changes. And
Yes.
Now you all are. Now you all. It's just you three, and you're
Right.
Murder the Crow
For more than 2 years now. So
2 years. It's been you guys all three for 2 years.
yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow, that
Yes.
long?
That went fast.
Well, you had 4 at one point, right?
Right.
Well,
we lost
no, 2
Lance.
years in October is
Was
actually
your first show
when
the
it's been.
showcase? When we did the Rock Solid showcase?
I
back
think
in
so, yeah.
2016?
Because Lance was on bass, wasn't he?
16.
Was it
16. Yeah.
16, yeah.
That wasn't the first show. It was Murder the Crow. The first
been a
show was
while.
at 662.
Best place
We were at one of them.
Yeah,
We
you
saw you
guys
guys
have been
at
at a
662.
lot of them.
That's nuts, man. It goes fast.
You play like 25 shows a month,
We
right?
play quite a few.
No.
All right,
We don't saturate our market that bad.
No? Okay.
no, look. So in all seriousness, though, in all honesty, you guys have been super. Like you guys are playing shows left and right.
We're trying
Yeah,
to.
we
Trying
really
to.
are playing
You know how it is.
shows.
You have to work.
Um,
You have to put it out there so people can see you. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, we're booked we got shows booked through like November.
Booked out. Booked
Yeah.
out.
We're
6
pretty
months
busy.
ahead.
Yeah, it's
we were.
Thank you, Pastor.
We were also very,
Crystal.
very proud to do that show with you guys on Saturday night.
I'd like to give a spot out to
Fest.
the Axe Man.
Stop bullshitting us. You weren't that proud to do it with us.
Yeah, we were, man.
No, just kidding.
What proud?
Saturday night.
What, Ferg
Ferg Fest.
Oh,
yeah,
Ferg Fest
Ferg
was really
The
fun.
Sweat Fest.
It was-
Sweat Fest.
It
yes.
was hot. It was
Fest.
hot as
It was
fuck.
Sweat Fest.
It was hot as fuck.
I'm not even kidding. That was the hottest show that I
Shout
did.
out to Ferg, man. That
My
was
sweat
hot.
was sweating.
Yeah.
Like, I felt my own self giving myself a sunburn. Like just burning.
Yeah.
It was bad. Yeah, so lots of shows. You guys are coming up on the 27th with Blacktop Mojo.
26.
Correct.
26.
27.
27.
It's Friday.
Who knows
National
what's
act.
going on? It's
Not
26
me.
or
I am not
27.
the person to
Singer
ask.
doesn't know what's going on.
No.
All right, he just shows up and sings. So is it the 27th?
It's the
Yeah.
27th. This
Friday
Friday.
the 27th.
Crowbar. Murder the
Friday,
Crow.
27th.
Murder the Crowbar is what we're giving it.
Murder the Crowbar. I like it.
Murder the
Crowbar.
And the Crowbar is where?
Ybor City, Tampa, Florida.
Ybor City, Tampa, Florida. Okay. So you're on the bill with Blacktop Mojo's coming through their headline.
Yep.
Great band.
Right. Okay.
And Aegea.
Local favorites, Aegea.
Aegea, yes.
Oxmoor, yeah. And
Pull up the flyer. I'm sorry.
I'm knocking stuff. Yeah, I don't know who else. I can't remember.
All right. That's
Some horrible person.
We'll find them. We'll give them a shout out.
Murder the Crow and Aegea.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Well, Murder the Crow and Aegea, those
all
are
that
some heavy
matters.
hitters right there. And anybody who's jumping up on a lineup with them is lucky to be on it. It's a good lineup. Cool. So
We got Jake in the picture now.
Yeah, I'm finally here. I just got here late.
We got Jake in the
What's up,
picture
buddy?
now.
But he wasn't sure.
we have an entourage here.
Yeah, this is crowded.
It's like the TV show.
Feeling very claustrophobic.
Um,
Who's that guy coming in?
It's just a lot less money.
DTPtv.
Is that our new jingle?
Let's try this one. Oh, now we got
DTPtv.
everybody. Everybody say hi.
Hi.
Look at that. That's a group photo right there. It's a group photo.
Bye. You're supposed to listen to the producer. You know that, right?
So while we're on the subject of shows, so Blacktop Mojo coming up 26. That's on Friday, Crowbar.
Correct.
When it comes to playing live shows, like what's in it for you? Like what is the what
What's
do
the
you
point?
think? Well,
Good question. What is the point?
What is the point?
Like what fuels you to get up on stage and perform in front of a crowd that sometimes going to be people you don't even know, you never met before, like,
Or isn't there?
Or
Yeah, we're not there. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
We do it because we love it. We love music. We love
because you love it. I like it.
You get the high. You get the endorphin buzz, whether there's 10 or 150.
Yeah, we've all played shows together at like Brass Mug, and there's nobody there, and we have a blast. You just you play, or like, or even like when you're really hot in a garage, like you just play hard. I really feel like we both played really well at the last show this weekend. So I mean, like, even though you're sweating, like you said, you just go out and you do it. Yeah. And like he always says, and I'll be like, oh, it's just this place, and he's like, we're gonna play it like it's Carnegie Hall, and we'll play a parking lot like it's Carnegie Hall every time. And
you have
to.
to.
Maybe you're sweating at Carnegie Hall tonight, but it's. I don't know, you just gotta do that, and why not?
Yes.
The sound
That
was
was shocking.
Yeah.
The sound
I don't-
was actually good.
The sound was good.
Yeah.
I thought it sounded killer.
I don't know about like anybody else, but like for me, I think live local music allows you the opportunity to get up close and personal and intimate with the bands that are playing, and there's a lot of energy that happens when you're right there seeing everybody playing. So I like to, for me, like when I'm on stage, I like to be able to be the one that's on the other end of that. And being able to interact with those people that are up there, having a great time, like right at the front of the stage, is a blast,
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and that's right too, because I feel like as musicians, we forget like what that feeling is like. Like
It becomes second nature.
Yeah, like
you
when
take
you
it
first
for
started
granted.
playing, or when you first started writing, like listening to your favorite bands, you had that like, I want to almost say like high of like, wow, like I'm watching someone perform live that. I love their music or whatever. Whereas,
Now you're that guy.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of just like, oh.
It's like I'm at the front of the stage and I'm like,
like-
oh my God, Chris Whipple. I love him.
Yeah, no, it's like there is a certain there's a certain high that takes over you when you're on stage and everyone's looking at you, and you can just feel the energy in the room. It's like back and forth, kind of feeding off the energy of one another.
Yes,
It
yeah.
feels fucking great.
It is.
It's what I live
It's
for when I
better
play on
than any
stage.
drug, any sex.
I agree.
It's why you do it.
I don't know if you're doing it right there, Sven.
There's something wrong somewhere.
Says Mr. Whipple.
That was the burn of the night.
Yeah, just leave it to me to throw in the cheeky comments.
Yep. Oh, cool. So while we're on the subject of music, we're gonna switch. Well, tonight's subject is music. Huh? We're with a band here, and we are bands. So while we're on the subject of tunes, playing tunes, making music, why don't we talk a little bit about what you guys got going on in the studio?
We are working on our first album.
There we go.
And it's called.
I forgot.
Not working on it.
Where are all the superheroes?
Yeah.
Is what it's called.
We're working on
Is
our
it called-
first album title.
I forget, or where are all the superheroes?
It's called.
Where are all the
Where
superheroes?
are all the superheroes?
Where are
It's
all
actually
the
pretty cool.
superheroes?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty much because we wrote out all the names of the songs and then kind of like what they were about in a real quick little gist, and started getting an idea. There was obviously, I don't know, I have a theme about the way that I write, and I write a lot about people and how we all. It's not darkness. It's about
Darkness.
It's about reality. It's about how people treat each other.
We're living in a dark world.
We're living in horrible times. It's getting worse, and so like a lot of the lyrics are about just how people treat each other crappy and how we should, that we could. It's obvious that we can do things to be more positive about it. So Murder the Crow's kind of, it's not supposed to be all negative, but it's the yin and the yang. It talks about the negative, and then it's and more like, hey, this is like maybe a solution, or we try to end light, or end with some like positivity note. But that's what I think about when I sit down and I just start to write. It's like, oh well, everything's pretty awful everywhere, so it's like hard not to write about awful stuff. So nonetheless, that's where we as a band sat many nights, and we had other names and then found other bands that had used that name, and we really wanted something that we couldn't find anywhere else. So nobody else that we could find anywhere online has an album. Great, now it's going to happen before it. I shouldn't have said it. But
don't worry, no one is watching.
Nobody ever. Yeah.
No
Out of you 9 people watching, if you do it.
No, after 17.
Oh, 17 people. But nonetheless,
it's 17 watching.
And we're living in the day of we're living in the day of the superhero movies, so it's almost kind of relevant in the same realm. So it's a little bit nerdy. Yeah. Shout out to my nerd boy over here. Right. But you know what I'm saying? Like it's a little bit of that, but
Marvel
at the same
fan.
time, yeah,
All right. Good question.
A lot of us grew up on that. So
So since you brought that up, favorite superhero movie?
Spider-Man. Any of the Spider-Man movies.
Tyler?
I don't know, man. That's so hard because I really liked Logan.
Logan's good.
I think that's the only one that like made me shed a little tear at the end because it was like, oh man. But I don't know. They're all so good. The new Spider-Man's amazing.
Yeah. Civil War. Infinity War.
I can't. I can't.
Look at how
David
David's like, I really think.
Deadpool.
Really
The
pondering
Crow.
this.
Deadpool.
The Crow? What'd you say?
The Crow.
The Crow.
The Crow?
Yeah. Shit.
They're remaking that. They're remaking that.
I heard that. I don't like that though. I don't know about that.
Well, I just like the dark.
Unless The Cure is going to be
Nobody-
the
Unless The Cure's
soundtrack.
involved.
Ain't nobody said Superman? Like, come on, man.
Nah.
Superman's
Superman's generational, I
Christopher
think.
Reeve, man, like the old school Superman.
Christopher Reeve was a good Superman, but I think Superman's almost
OG
generational. Kind of like Batman. You have certain age groups that are just
Batman
Batmanaholics.
were good too.
Yeah. Nolan's Batmans
Fantastic
are awesome.
films.
Yeah.
I called them films.
All of them.
Says
I would
that.
actually, honestly, I enjoy it all. That's why.
What's it pictures?
I called them films. That's one hipster point. What is he doing?
I was just looking at the comments on my phone.
Okay.
You got one.
Welcome back, Sven.
Focus.
Focus, man.
Focus.
Focus, man.
Focus.
All right. So, getting back on the subject of studio work. So when y'all are in the studio, coming up with your songs, or maybe you already have the songs, thought up or put down or whatever. You're working.
We do.
You're working with the producer. What's his name?
David Alex.
And how does that process go? Because
we go in and we say, hey, here's a song we wrote and put our heart and soul into, and he's like, all right, cut this out, cut this out, cut this out.
Change this. This is a new bass line you're going to learn.
What if we do it this
Can
way?
you do this on drums, Sven? Because that's
Pretty
what you're
much,
doing.
though,
Isn't
but
it?
then all of his ideas sound better, and we're like,
Oh, yeah.
and
He
he's
makes
like,
it- he makes it
challenges
better.
us as musicians, and
We
like says things like, that's good, but do it better, and things like that. Like
Fox Bloom Studios.
Fox
well,
Bloom
it's like
Studios,
it's really
yeah,
interesting because we kind of went through the same experience, and I don't know if anybody else could agree, but it's like I think that people who do production, I never saw it until we worked with Matt, but it's like it's like what they do is an art. It's like they can hear it. But they can hear it like in the abstract when it's really not happening, but they can like formulate it enough to be like, hey, this is what I'm hearing with this, what you did, but mix it here and put it here. And then you're like, the whole time you're like,
yeah.
And then you hear it back, you're like, whoa.
Whoa, yeah.
Apparently, like I know nothing. This guy knows it all.
Yeah.
But that's not. It takes somebody from the outside to listen to your music and go, no, wait a minute, this would be. Did you even think about maybe this way? And you have to have open mind.
He really wanted to like take us as his baby, and we were like, okay, do it. And we just kind of went in there and we surrendered. Like we're recording 10 songs, 8 for the album, and two like bonus tracks to be on the CD only. Like release like 8 online or whatever. But he, I don't know. Yeah, he took us under his wing. And
He's good.
Like, he's
really
younger than
good.
all of us by a lot, and so that's cool too. So I feel like he's kind of. He's like David.
Well, I mean,
he's
he
like
must be like
24, 26, 27.
We're
somewhere in
against
there.
Sven's age.
We honestly consider him like the 4th member of the band, and it's like I always say, when I walk into that studio, I leave a better musician coming out because
I feel the same way.
his ideas are so like solid that our music just sounds so much better. Like when we leave the studio, he's really great.
The album sounds
I
better
can't
than we do.
say anything like bad about the guy.
Awesome. You might be listening.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah. I mean, I could say some
doubt it.
We doubt it. If we were only so fortunate. No, I think a lot of people are gonna really, honestly, at least not you guys, because you recorded here, I'm sure, because you have your own thing. But like bands that don't and need a place, I really feel like once they hear our album, they're gonna go like, "Where'd you get that recorded?" And
right.
Yeah,
Who
we've
was your producer?
We've heard a couple of songs, man. They're
sound
pretty
good.
fucking good.
In fact, you'll be playing one of the songs that were recorded there.
Why don't we play one?
And
Why don't we do that?
Mind you, that those are just like pre-mixed too,
Yeah,
so they're like
nothing mastered.
I mean, nothing's been like finished, and we just kind of like couldn't help ourselves with some of these songs and put them out.
I thought it sounded good. So, well, I guess we're hearing the super sneak peek versions then.
Yes.
All right. So, what we'll do here is
let's listen to one.
We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna cut to a quick break. While that break is happening, you're gonna be listening to "In All Honesty" by Murder the Crow. Once we get back, we'll pick up with just another question or two. Maybe even see what's going on in the chat room. See if anybody in the chat wants to ask a question. Say hey, give a shout out or whatever.
Can they call in?
No call-ins yet. We're not that good.
Episode 2.
Maybe episode 2.
You can call our cell phones. Maybe we'll answer. Maybe we won't.
Yeah.
Go for it.
We'll turn them up.
We're gonna put Stan's number on
cell phones
the
off,
net.
put them in the mics.
Yeah, give him Stan's number.
So call 727.
Very good.
So we'll go ahead and we'll cut to a song here. We'll come back maybe with a question or two, do some maybe chat shout outs. After we finish that, we'll do a quick game here, and then we'll pick up from there. So we'll catch you in a minute.
See ya!
In All Honesty.
Farther and farther each and every day, knowing not in which direction I am going, looking down upon myself, I breathe. What am I doing? The end result's the same as before. My stepping stones put a temper on things she said. She said, shed some light. Won't you shed some light and hope that others' darkness and sorrow doesn't drain your every emotion. Nobody knows, nobody cares. The ones who do so far away, all the others taken. Everybody knows, everybody cares. Most just don't like to show. Shed some light. Won't you shed some light and hope that others' darkness and sorrow doesn't drain your every emotion.
What's up, everybody? DTP back in the house. DTPtv. So we're hanging out here with Murder the Crow.
Murder!
Our boys here to my left.
Yay, big murder fan over here.
Right on the screen.
There they are. Sorry.
There they are.
Camera guy's drunk.
Yeah, camera guy's drunk. So we got some feedback and some comments going on here in the chat room.
Oh yeah.
Glick says he says he's the only person that's important who's in the chat. Room full of laughter.
Typical internet broadcaster.
Is that a question?
Thank you.
No, that was a comment. That was just a general comment. I mean, it could be a question depending upon how you
Glick's
interpret
our boy, though.
We love Glick, man. He's cool.
He's our boy.
Sarah Brown Warren says MTC.
We love Sarah. Shout out to the family.
Larry Smith says he really loves the song.
That's our fan. Leave him alone.
Yeah, Larry.
It's our guy.
To the dark side, Larry.
He's not. Doesn't live here. Leave him alone.
He says he really loves the song and he wants to know if we would tour together.
Oh.
Nah, I don't know about that.
We play enough shows together locally. We don't really need to tour.
That's that could be a tour.
Share a hotel room with these guys? No.
Hotel.
Tyler showed up to the place smelling like an armpit. So that be on
Smells like Sven's van in here.
It always smells like Sven's van,
And Ian Hagen says, holy shit, Tyler, your vocals, bro.
Aw.
Oh.
Aw, Ian.
And he says he's jealous and he wants to hit your producer up. He wants to hit your producer up.
Who does?
David
Ian
Alex.
does?
Yeah, I'm assuming that means work with.
Yeah, I would assume so. Yeah,
You know,
Shattered Souls, man. You guys should go there. You guys should totally
Oh,
talk.
that's Ian from Shattered Souls?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
We caught them.
Oh, yeah.
When did we catch them?
Do
Yeah, dude.
a
Ian,
shout
your
out
voice
to
is amazing.
Probably
Crow
State Theater.
Curses says they're watching tonight. Shout out to those guys.
What? Crow Curses is
watching?
watching? I don't really like them. I don't like them a whole lot, but I
They're
don't know.
coming out. They're going to be on the show sometime.
Whatever, dude. You're
Eventually.
I don't know.
Dude, I cannot wait for them to be as good as you guys.
So, all right. So, with Teresa Sheets throws a peace sign back. And then I think Glick said we need to come to Charleston.
Yeah.
Somebody needs to go to Charleston. I'm assuming you guys, because you're our guests.
Summer of 19, we hope to, or actually the fall of 19, we hope to.
Spring.
Spring of 19. See if you get sooner.
Man, that far ahead.
See, I don't know stuff.
We're planning a small national regional tour.
10 days,
Going to the
5
Midwest
cities.
and back.
Nice.
5, yeah.
I guess
5 cities.
Midwest, like
I guess we
Montana,
didn't
like
get
Colorado.
No,
Tyler's
I'm
from
from
Kansas.
City, and I can get us a show there, so that's
Dallas.
kind of like the turnaround point. Stay with mom, and
Heather Thomas says you all sounded lovely.
Who?
And she blows a kiss face. Heather Thomas. Do you know who
Oh,
that is?
Heather. Thanks for the
Heather
kisses.
Thomas says you sounded lovely and gave you a kiss face. So if you think that sounded good, stick around so that you can catch the live in studio jam.
It's true.
Yeah.
You can also purchase that song. That sounds
Or stream.
Purchase.
Stream
with Spotify. Okay, let's talk about the song real quick. So that was In All Honesty. And they can find that where?
iTunes, Spotify.
I thought you said it wasn't done.
All the major. We released
single,
one
the
song
single.
as a
Okay,
single.
okay.
It's a single. All right.
And then
so In All
essential-
Honesty is a single. Is that finished? Is
Yes.
that like the finished version?
Yeah.
For
yeah.
right now.
Okay, so basically, like, I don't know, for without like giving away like secrets, he discovered some new. He's a new in a lot of the things that he's doing as well, our producer, and so he's discovered some things in his mixing along the way, and so he's kind of changed things and for the better for sure, and so he's going to go back and redo a few things with that song.
Okay.
Just to, it'll be the same, but it'll just sound a tiny bit better. Just a little tiny bit, but I mean, it's not.
It's the little things.
It's the little tiny
It
bits,
is the
yeah.
little things.
It's just
They add
to
up.
make it.
But
like
structurally,
super,
the song won't change.
yeah, nothing about
The
the song's
devil is
gonna.
in the details.
Yeah,
So to
yeah.
say.
Well said.
Bruce is on board. What's up, Bruce?
Bruce!
He says
good
I'm thinking we need a live session.
That's coming.
It's coming.
Bruce, I haven't seen him for a long
Yeah,
time.
live
He-
session. What
He
are we
used to
doing
come
right
into
now?
my work, and I don't see him anymore. It's sad.
Tyler misses you, Bruce. He wishes you were the one who sent him to kiss your face.
He does have some big guns. But I don't know if that's my thing or not.
Guns. All right, so cool. So that was In All Honesty. That was kind of the story behind the song.
Missed it. Can you say it again? I missed it.
Missed what?
The story.
The story. Well,
No,
all right.
Well, that was part of the story behind the song.
Part of the
Let's-
story.
Well,
Okay.
real quick, let's just hear what it's about, man. Because like we were running this whole this whole we were doing like mock-ups of the show. We were practicing the segment break and all this
Believe
stuff.
it or not, we practiced this a lot.
We listened to it, in all honesty.
I believe it.
A lot.
In all honesty, what is it about?
Lying.
Oh my God, Stan, you're a savage.
No, in all honesty, it's about it's like about not really knowing what you're doing, because it's farther and farther each and every day, knowing not in which direction I'm going is the first line of the song. So it's kind of the whole song's just like how you're. I shouldn't say you, I'm saying me, I guess. You're just kind of running in circles. So when I wrote the song, I actually wrote the words for it a long time ago and just kind of pieced them together with this song later in life. But it was just kind of feeling like I'm going in circles and not really making much headway and kind of, what
chasing your tail.
Well, he's asking what it's about, dude. So, kind of like, it's just, trying to find a path, basically, and then
staying on that path.
And killing that path.
I dig it. I think we can all relate. All right, let's go ahead and play a game. So by now we've all gotten a few in us. If you haven't, drink up.
It's been a half an hour. We're into it.
We're into it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna play
charades. No, it's actually called.
It's called Heads Up.
So I have Heads Up on my phone.
You can play too.
We were trying to figure out what we were gonna do as far as a game segment goes, and we didn't want to.
This is pretty.
Take our clothes off.
It's pretty fun.
But our live audience will not be able to see the choices at this time.
Our live audience is just gonna kind of watch us all act.
It'll be hard. It'll be hard.
It's on your forehead, right? Do you hold it up or something?
Well, you should. Yeah.
Because you're
whoever has it on their forehead should show it to the certain camera. That's all.
So basically,
if we would have thought this out, yes, that's what we're
it's like a charades thing. So you put the camera on your head, just so the audience knows. You put the camera on your head, and then the crowd is gonna shout out clues as to what the phrase says, and then the person, if they get it right, they get a point. If they get it wrong, or if they can't figure it out, then they pass.
Now, are we gonna?
So are you gonna have it on your head?
Well, that was my
Pass
next
it around.
question. Should I just keep it on my head and let them guess?
Yeah.
And then that's
And so then just take your phone and show this camera. You pan to that camera. Show the audience at home what the thing is.
Telling us how to run our show.
Yeah, I'm telling them how to do it. You needed somebody to come in here and do this, are you?
Damn backseat drivers.
Remember these producers
Okay,
like we were
What
talking
we
about?
can do is put the phone into the camera, and
These-
you don't look at it.
These are the guys.
But you guys need to be the ones guessing, not.
Who? Yeah,
Well, they can guess.
Well, we can do one. We'll go in a little circle. We'll start with Chris and.
Oh, like Dr. Goose.
Little circle, huh?
This should be fun.
Why doesn't
Not
each
that
person
kind of
just
circle.
go?
Well, no,
and
yeah,
whoever gets the most points.
Jerk.
Yeah, you can do that too.
So let's just.
It's a family show.
Let's just try something. Let's
So
just try
Sven's
this.
gonna go first, and the categories is gonna be movies. We're gonna do movies universally.
Don't look.
Watch out.
Show our friends.
I can add a comment so I can tell people what the thing is.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, there you go.
Got it.
You're so smart.
You
Stan,
got-
why
I
are
got
you
it.
telling
I
us
got
these
it.
things?
You gotta
You
so-
should know.
So the game is called Heads Up.
We're playing. We're playing.
We're playing now. We're playing now. All right, ready to go.
Oh,
Vin Diesel, The
Face
Rock.
stars,
Vin Diesel,
And the
The
dead
Rock.
guy.
They drive the
Rock.
car.
He died.
The dude
I
died.
lost
I'm
my,
driving a car really
um,
fast.
The dude died. Paul Walker.
There's also
Paul
The
Walker.
Rock.
I can't
The
take
Rock
that
comes in.
fast.
Pass it. He doesn't know.
Damn it.
Pass.
Flip it down. God damn it.
All right, whatever. Come on. No, what's
keep
going
going.
on?
You got a timer. You got a minute. You got a minute.
Oh no, pass this one too. Go on. Go
Pass.
on.
Go.
Come on.
Oh my God. This is.
God, this is a disaster.
All right, you're good.
can't,
You're good.
stay away from
Alright,
cameras.
Sven gets a redo.
Alright, get ready.
Sven
All
gets
right.
a redo.
Oh.
What's it?
Damon, the Wayans brothers, and they dress up
Punkies.
as females.
As women.
They dress up as
females
females of
of
another
the
color.
opposite
You can't say. You
Was
can't
that
say
white chicks?
Yeah!
Yeah. Whatever. All right.
Oh, he just said it earlier.
I said it earlier.
We're like a show. We're like that show with all the rich guys that was on HBO.
Rappers have a big what with
It's
that?
another word for a crew. It starts
Yeah.
with the E.
Tonight we
It's,
got a
It's a movie.
Ensemble.
No.
Entourage.
Yeah.
Go.
Stop passing. You're not giving yourself points.
Kevin Bacon.
Invisible.
He's invisible.
If you were empty, you would be what?
Hollow.
And you are also
You
a.
gotta type, Jake, so I know.
No.
I can't type.
What
in
are
You have a
cameras.
penis, so you are a.
Hollow dick.
He gets it.
Blinks.
Correct.
Oh my God.
No, skip this.
Pass,
Go up.
pass.
Go up.
That's stupid. Pass it. All right.
Skip it.
Oh.
Skip it.
That was an
What?
easy
Skip
one.
that.
I said it earlier, but
Superhero who is.
He's got the big
Superman?
ass on his chest. Yeah. All right. We'll give it to him. What did he get? 3, 4.
Time's
I
up.
passed them all on accident, but he got. I
It's
think
all right.
4.
All right, we got time.
Let's
Sven has
let Tyler have a
4.
chance.
Give Tyler a chance. Do movies again too.
Hold on, there's an ad.
4.
I can't type
Crushing
anything
candy,
'cause
crushing
it's
candy.
camera.
Snatch?
Fucking ass.
Yeah, how do you skip
Yeah. How do you skip Snatch?
Some
the
people have a
easiest
hard
one.
time describing.
That was a great movie.
No one has a hard time describing
There's
that.
one thing I know.
It's smelly. Maybe you do.
Smelly and
It
it
smells like this room.
stinks.
Smells
Just
like
a room full of
bat.
lesbians.
Okay, Tyler's.
Upside down.
It's upside down. Turn it over.
Wow.
Tyler's poised.
Okay.
Scarlett Johansson, really smart. Like in the
Changed.
movie, her.
Oh,
This was so recent.
The chick that takes the football.
It's a female's name.
The chick that takes the football
Yeah,
from
Charlie
Charlie
Brown.
Brown.
I love
Lucy.
Yes, down,
Yeah,
down.
Clutch,
There you
clutch.
go.
Nice. Okay.
Oh, it's a game
It's
to
a
play.
it's a
You
board
sunk
game.
my-
You sunk my.
You sunk my
Battleship.
Yep.
Yes. This guy. Look at his smug. Look
Okay.
at him look.
Ben Stiller, Eddie Murphy. They go up in a building and try and steal.
Very tall.
Twin.
Towers.
That's one of the
And
two.
what do you do when you
rob the
Steal
towers?
something.
What's another word for a robbery?
The break-in.
That starts with an H.
Where?
Heist.
Pass it. Pass it.
Heist.
Yes, Tower Heist.
Oh,
You got
I
it.
took it.
I don't even know this.
Samuel L. Jackson, Ryan Reynolds.
Whitney Houston did the same thing.
Ryan Reynolds protects Samuel L. Jackson.
Oh, the Hitman's Bodyguard.
Bodyguard. The
Yeah,
bodyguard.
yeah.
The bodyguard.
Go for it.
Um,
Dustin Hoffman, Tom
Gotta get
Cruise.
to Kmart.
He plays a retard.
Rain Man.
Definitely good driver.
Definitely 13.
Opening your
Sharon
legs.
Stone.
Being shot.
Time's out.
You had it. You had it.
All right, Dave's up.
We
Dave's up.
got an ad. You got an ad. Anybody want to play Candy Crush?
No.
No, fuck Candy Crush.
You're already playing Candy Crush.
Fuck
Shit,
Candy
period.
Crush.
Got it.
There's
Is
axes.
he up?
Yeah.
Are we going?
Yes.
So does it automatically go?
So it's hit. Yeah.
You can't turn it upside down.
You're good, you're good.
There you go.
All right, there we go.
Get ready.
Get ready.
Here we go. Oh, I'm an ogre.
I don't even know.
Shrek.
Yeah.
Yes. Go down.
Down.
Go, push down. Yep.
Good.
yeah.
Light cycle.
You're in a digital environment.
Light cycle.
Yeah.
The new one.
Yeah. Give it to him.
That's fine. That's fine. Move
Try
it.
it. Go
Tron
down.
Legacy.
Will Smith pours fucking
Will
it.
Smith really poor.
iRobot?
No, when he gets in touch with his emotions.
God, that movie
Dramatic. He's chasing down.
What do you always want to
You're
look
searching for? You
You're
are
searching for-
you are in search of something.
He's
You are.
in the
Not
chase of
excited, but
being. He's.
It's a depressing
What's an
movie.
emotion that's good?
Next.
Pass.
Happiness.
Yeah.
Clint Eastwood, really
Clint
grumpy.
Eastwood's really
Dirty Harry.
racist. No, he's really racist. and he's old.
Racist.
Eastwood made it.
Really old, really grumpy.
I can't
Drives a
remember.
classic 72 car.
Yes.
I watched it last night. It's a great movie.
I know.
Pass.
All right, whatever.
Gran Torino.
Tom Cruise
Tom
dances
Cruise
around in his
slides-
underwear.
Slides in his underwear.
Not.
Oh, that's not right.
Dangerous.
Yes, it is.
Dangerous.
Yeah, it is.
You got it.
Company.
Tom Cruise.
You're not helping.
All right,
Stanley, you're not
pass it.
helping.
All right, time's up.
Time's up.
Risky business.
Risky
The
business.
score is we don't know.
We don't know.
Oh, someone.
We'll have to do a little. Say Tyler wins.
Honestly, I think Tyler did win that one.
That's where the points are made up. That don't matter.
So,
Is it
Something like
the
that.
same
Whose show is it anyway?
We pick whoever
Whose
we
line?
want
What
to
band
win.
is this
Whose
anyway?
line is
Whose line is it?
What are we?
That's what we should call it. That's what band is this anyway?
What band is
Well,
this anyway?
I think Sven got 4. Tyler got. Did you happen to see the number that it said when you looked at the?
I
phone?
got
You're-
7.
Oh, then
7.
Tyler won, I
Lucky
think.
7.
Yeah, I think Tyler won. You get the grand prize
I think
tonight.
Tyler won.
Well, actually, just made that number.
So we haven't figured out how to do sound
6.5.
effects on this yet.
We
So
will.
Everybody give a round.
We will.
Tyler, you win absolutely nothing. Congrats.
All right, good job.
I could win a
The
beer.
home version, DTPtv.
All right. So.
That was
So,
fun.
yeah, what
that
we're
was, that
gonna-
was great.
There actually was fun.
There actually was one.
Stan's like, I'm gonna do this game tomorrow. Or you steal your idea.
Yeah, I don't need to steal your shit. Y'all stole mine.
That's why you don't have a microphone.
That's why Stan.
Nobody heard that.
This is called closed mic.
Yeah.
We'll change the name of the show to closed mic.
Closed mic.
Or closed
mic
stand.
live.
Not open
Closed,
mic.
closed stand
mic.
open.
Yeah.
Shut him down.
Closed stand.
Shut
What are
him
you doing?
down.
Stretching.
Closed stand, not live. Stanley,
Oh, funny.
shut your mouth. I'm talking
Yeah,
to
what's
you.
the opposite of live? Dead.
I love you too, Stan.
Closed stand dead.
Shut him
Dead
down.
Oh
I feel so
my
welcome.
God. Sarah Brown Warren says applause. She makes the motion of giving an applause.
There you
Thank
go.
you.
That's for
What is she
Tyler.
copying for?
We love you, cuz.
Well, I think
Oh,
she was
me later.
congratulating you on your
She's one of our biggest fans.
your
Awesome.
victory, Tyler. I think she was congratulating
I'm
you.
victorious.
I come from a large family. I got cousins all over the whole southeast. So,
Was she at the show on Saturday?
no, she's in North Carolina,
Yeah,
Franklin,
very,
North Carolina.
very supportive though.
Yeah,
All
she's
over
really
you. Yeah, she
supportive. We
shares
love
your
her.
stuff and she
Came
gets
to our
it.
Lakeland
Yep.
show.
Bruce.
Right?
We love her. She loves us.
It's coming. It's
Bruce
coming.
says
Sven is
drum
going to play some
solo.
drums.
Drum solo.
Yeah, we're gonna hear some
That's in the
music
next
here in a minute.
segment, right?
Yeah, let's.
Yeah, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut to another song. The song you're gonna hear in a minute is gonna be called "In All Honesty." All right,
We did that already. We already did
You
that already.
don't hear it again. It's called "Please Sir, I Want Your Blood." We're gonna hear that when we get back. The boys are gonna be rigged up, ready to go play a live set for us. So we'll get ready. You'll hear a song, and we'll be back in a few.
All right.
Ciao.
Rock and roll.
All right, everybody, we're back here in Studio Live, DTPtv. We got Murder the Crow rigged up and ready to go for a live in-studio performance. Ladies and gentlemen, Murder the Crow.
Yeah. This song is called No Input Found. Well, I sold my soul so long ago for a bottle of whiskey I just drank alone. But if I had just one thing to show, it is something I've always known. 'Cause in this moment, everything is clear. The only creation when you're near is what I've needed all along. Yes, it's just what I've needed all along. Got to do a quick tune real fast here. Carson, you got something to say?
Drink beer. Drink beer.
A word from our sponsors.
Drink beer.
Open mic show.
Drink beer, listen in, have fun.
Open mic show.
I thought.
Kevin Holly live.
I thought it was rocking. Oh my God! Somebody
can
said
hear
something
that one.
bad about Kevin Hawley.
Oh, we could hear that one. The Chris Glick show. Some shout outs to our friends that do stuff.
Shout out to the friends that do stuff.
Pardon me. What song are we playing now? Redemption. Oh.
This one's called Redemption.
Want to say anything about this? This song's called Redemption.
Oh, really?
What?
I dropped my headphones. I was playing by ear. Sorry.
Yeah. It sounded fine, man. Good job. I didn't know. Well, that song's called Redemption. It goes along with We're the Superheroes style thing. It's like, you know, you got to grab your moment and take it because you never know when the end will be. What'd you say? One more? One more. I'm number one? Am I number one? Oh, you said it. You said it online. No, we got one more. We got one more and it's short. We like to play it. It's called Used and Abused. Because everybody knows all about that. Might have sweat on your headphones just a little.
That was pretty badass. Cool. So that was Murder the Crow live in studio here at DTPHQ. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna wrap up here in just a minute. Before we go, do y'all want to say anything to the listeners and the watchers?
Everybody, thanks for coming out. Or well, you know what I mean. Sticking
around. Thanks for coming
on.
These guys are in show mode.
Thanks for coming on. Yeah.
I don't know if you could.
Yeah, we wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for you guys. So thank you all for listening. Thank you all for coming out to our shows. Thank you guys, man. We're
thank you to Deviate the Plan for starting this and doing this for local bands because that's huge. It's all about community.
Oh yeah.
And finding good people to play good music with and share it. So I mean, we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. So everybody go check out Deviate the Plan as well.
Y'all were playing, and you know, you got some good feedback here in the comments as well. So Chris says, you know, he gives the horns up and he says, "Good first show to us." Thanks, man. It says, "Murder the Crow, love. Y'all are awesome."
Love you, Chris.
Peter Fawcett, Sneaky Pete said. Peter Fawcett said. He's never seen anybody pick up a beer so quick after a song. I think he was talking about Tyler, because Tyler, literally the minute it stopped, it was like.
Yeah, usually it is during the song.
It's
I
usually
thought that
during
might
the
not
song,
be too
yeah.
professional tonight, you know. I was
Yeah,
trying
you
to be
don't-
professional in between songs. So thank you
don't,
for noticing, though.
you know.
I got a quick
Hey,
attack. Some guys are good at gunslinging. I'm good at beer slinging. It's, you know.
Jason Poole says.
Gotta take a sip.
Jason Poole says good stuff. Hey, thanks, man. Hey, thanks
Shout
for,
out.
Thanks for joining in, Jason.
Shout out this Friday. Crowbar, Aegea, Murder the Crow, Blacktop Mojo. Tickets still available. PM us.
Come out.
All right. So I think that's a wrap. I think that's a wrap for the first episode of DTPtv.
I think we should end this by everybody talking over everybody because that's what we like to do. That's how we like to do it. We like to talk over everybody.
Thanks everybody for stopping in. DTPtv live Facebook. Catch the replay of this next week on our page. August 8th, we'll have our next guest in studio.
We'll edit out all the bullshit.
Well, maybe we'll see if we can figure out how to do that. So next guest,
You can edit that out, right?
next live in studio guest is going to be on 8/8. Should we announce it now or should we make him wait?
Announce it.
Who is it?
It's going to be Aegea. Aegea's going to be live.
Aegea will be here. They'll be with these guys Friday, and they will be with us 2 weeks from tonight. You can't see me, but I'm here. 2 weeks from tonight.
All right, so DTP TV, first live episode. Thanks so much. If you haven't yet, if you're local, check out Murder the Crow, Friday the 26th with Blacktop Mojo over at Crow Bar in Tampa. Go check them out. Like their page, follow them, give them some love. Yep, tune in next time for DTP TV. I think that's it. DTP out.
DTP out. See you guys. Thank you.
See ya.